Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about how to tell your skin type and why it may not matter. This is such a great topic to go over because I know how confusing it can be to dive into skincare and you're like, I don't know what type of skin I have. Do I have oily, dry, combination? Is there even such a thing as combination? Do I have normal skin? And it can be quite confusing, especially if your skin isn't consistently one type all the time. So I wanted to make a video to hopefully clarify the different skin types, but also why the skin type categories and the products that are marketed for specific skin types, why it may not matter, and sometimes it's good to try other products even if it's not marketed for your specific skin type. I say this not only from personal experience, but sometimes the marketing for skincare products is targeted for specific skin types, but that doesn't mean that you're not able to benefit from these products even if you're not within that category. I myself have experienced every different skin type throughout my skincare journey. So I've had periods of time when my skin was extremely oily, and I thought that for the longest time I just had oily skin, and I used blotting papers and setting powders every chance that I could get throughout the day because my makeup could not stay in place and there was nothing that was helping alleviate the excess oil and shine. And then there were some periods of my life where I was just super freaking dry and I had no idea at the time why I was so dry. However, I do want to throw out there that sometimes it really is based off of hormones or your genetics. So no matter what products you purchase, no matter what you change in your lifestyle, sometimes you really just can't help the type of skin that you have, and there's nothing that you can do other than seeking medical professional help to address your skin concerns and treat any issues that you have. However, for me, it was lifestyle, it was harmful skincare habits, and it was the products that I was using that greatly factored into what type of skin that I had. So first, the 4 different skin types that you most likely have already heard about. So the first type is the oily skin. This is where you have maybe excess oil and shine, where maybe blotting papers or setting powders are your best friend because makeup cannot stay in place and it's slipping and sliding by the end of the day. That would be considered more of oily skin. Next, you have the dry skin type. This can be categorized by a lot of peeling, flaky skin. Maybe you have some dry patches in certain areas of your face where it feels like it's constantly tight and just not looking moisturized or dewy. If you wear makeup, sometimes if it's not the right makeup for your skin, it can emphasize fine lines and textural problems that you have. So I would consider that more of the dry skin type. The next skin type I feel a lot of people may fall under is the combination skin type. This is more of a combination of dry and oily skin. From what I've heard, it's not really a skin type. It's just something that's been made up. I feel like a lot of people do fall under the combination type. I wanted to throw it into this video. And the 4th skin type that you may have been blessed with is the normal skin type. So this is where you don't have excess oil, you're not super dry, you're right in the middle, and you're at a happy medium, and that is the ideal skin type to have. So I was in the middle of freaking editing this video and I just realized I completely forgot about an important 5th skin type that I myself struggle with, which is sensitive skin. I think that I'm just like, my brain is still mush. So sensitive skin is a really tricky skin type to have because it can be categorized by redness, burning, irritation when using certain products, maybe certain ingredients irritate your skin, formulations. It can also be your hormones and just genetics. Sometimes you're just very sensitive to certain things. Maybe it's the climate that makes your skin more sensitive. Maybe it's your type time of month. It's really tricky to kind of pinpoint what is causing your sensitivity issues when using certain skincare products. And sometimes it's not even the skincare product. Sometimes it's just your body being super sensitive during different periods of your life. If you feel like your skin is irritated by a certain product, or you notice it whenever you use certain ingredients, then you have sensitive skin. Even if there's a product, like whether it's a cleanser, a mask, a toner, a moisturizer that's targeted for a certain skin type like dry, oily, combination, acne prone skin, that doesn't mean that you can't also benefit from using it. And I'm gonna go through my list of favorite skincare products and how they're marketed, but also why I use them throughout my skincare routine and how I'm able to adjust my skincare routine to fit these products in it, depending on what my skin is feeling like. So the first one is the PanOxyl 10% cleanser. I have made countless videos about this product. It is my favorite cleanser because it's the only cleanser that has really helped eradicate my cystic acne. And if you look at the product, it really is marketed for more of the oily skin types, acne prone skin. You can still benefit from this cleanser if you are struggling with cystic acne like me. I don't have super oily skin, but I still use this cleanser, and it really depends on you as a person, how your skin responds to certain product formulations or ingredients. So although I don't have super oily skin, although it can be irritating for some skin types, for me, I really like it because it helped with my cystic acne. The next product that I would have to mention is the Verse Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. This is a very lightweight moisturizer. It is more of like a gel in my opinion, and gel moisturizers are targeted for more oily skin types. However, I love it. I don't really have excess oily skin, but I love to use this moisturizer during the day because it does absorb very quickly and it works well underneath my makeup, so I don't feel super oily or greasy after using it. And it is a moisturizer that I highly recommend to everybody regardless of their skin type. The next skincare product that I love to death is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. That one is for sure targeted more towards dry skin. It is the same texture as Vaseline. It has a few more beneficial ingredients within the product, which is why I prefer it over Vaseline. But I love to use this healing ointment on my neck. If I feel like I have a rash or my skin is feeling very sensitive, I use this product and I have no issues with it whatsoever. It doesn't clog my pores. Now, would I recommend slathering it all over your face if you have super oily, acne prone skin? No, I would not recommend that. But on certain areas like my neck and areas that aren't as acne prone, I do like to use it, even though I don't have super dry skin. But I did find that this healing ointment works very well when you do have sensitive skin. The next product that I love is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. This is a cleanser that is marketed for dry skin types because it's hydrating. So anything with hydration and soothing is more towards dry, flaky skin. But I still use this cleanser, especially if I just don't want to use an active ingredient in my cleanser and I want to keep a very gentle skincare routine for that night. I opt for this cleanser even though I don't really have dry skin. This cleanser works particularly well if you have sensitive skin, if you feel like taking a break from active ingredients and you just want a simple routine for that day. And the last product that I love is the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream. That is another favorite moisturizer of mine. It is pretty thick and it's more for a nighttime moisturizer just because of how thick and creamy it feels. But this one is targeted for dry skin types again, but I love to use it on the days where I just feel like having a nice thick moisturizer because I exfoliated earlier and I want to seal in all of my moisture so my skin doesn't dry out. So that's another moisturizer that is targeted for dry skin. And I still love to use it, and I found a way to incorporate it in my routine even though it's not necessarily meant for my skin type. So overall, the main point of this video is that, skincare, I always say, is subjective. If the product works for you, even though it's not marketed for your skin types, you can still benefit from it. And if it works, who's to tell you to stop using a product just because it's not meant for your skin? And don't be afraid. I know it's easier said than done, but don't be afraid to try new products if you feel like your skin can really benefit from using it. I always recommend to experiment with skincare slowly and keep a simple routine so you know for sure if a product is working for you. And you never know what other products maybe you've never thought to try, but once you try it, it may actually really help your skin. That is why I say the skin types, the marketing doesn't even matter, because everyone is different and everyone's skin is unique with unique needs. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative. If you haven't already, please make sure to check that description box down below. I have links to related videos of mine that you may find helpful or entertaining. I also have a timestamp if you just want to hop around this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and stay tuned. I post every single Monday.